Welcome to night 6. I hope you had a wonderful day. So I got another tray to start our lavender. It rained heavily during the day, overnight, and in the morning. So I'm looking outside and it's so wet. And today it's so cold. So because we don't have a lot of heavy lifting yet, we are still working on recording the progress. So yesterday I finished the table. Let me show you what I settled on. Yesterday I finished the draft table. This is for the hard copy. Oops. So let me start recording for all the different plants. Then we can go around and check whether there's any that has shot up. So carrots is container 1 and it was planted on day 2. Beetroots and tomatoes, day 2. Then you have the radish cherry red, day 2. Eggplants, cucumber, okra, then you have the cauliflower, the radish white, and the capsicum. So I don't need to write the words in full, I'm just writing it like D2. D to stand for the day. I can also eliminate the D, but it's okay. Let me just write the D and the day. Then day 3 we have sunflower, watermelon, and the lettuce. Then we move on to day 4, where we have the container 5. Container 5 has papaya and red bulb onions. That will be day 4. Then that is for container 5, the papaya and the red bulb onions. Then for container 6, we have the spring onions. Still day 4, spring onions, day 4. And the cabbages, day 4. For the corn, it was day 3. Then for the sugar cane, it's still in water. So far what is blank is for the sugar cane, which is in water, and the lavender, which we have not planted yet. We haven't started. Then I'm also thinking of adding other plants that won't take up that much space, like garlic. I'm thinking of getting garlic and ginger. Ginger also takes long. But I'm thinking it will be also an interesting plant just to follow through day by day, monitoring the growth every single day so that you don't miss anything. So let me fill the planting tray, and we get the lavender seeds so that we can start the lavender today. So lavender days, starting day will be day 6. So I also got a request for my Colliers plants. There's someone who needs a friend who needs a Colliers plant. So I also want to start a Colliers plant for them. Get it to at least this beautiful size before they can take it. So let's get the garden soil first. So I got some, then it's wet. This top one has a, look at this. Somehow damaged, but it's okay. So because I already labeled these containers, I won't confuse them to know which is container 5, because I was going container 1, container 2, container 3, 4, 5 and 6. So let me put them aside so that I start the lavender. So this will be my first time planting lavender. It will be a good experience to see how all this works out. I think this is a good spot where you can see. Hey, hi Bob. How are you? How was your day? You say lovely, keep them watered too. Ah, yes. Today we'll take a closer look at all the containers, do some watering. I've just updated my records. So let me just show you. So like that. So we know when we planted each and every crop. Then we are going to record the sprouting, and now we can calculate how many days it took to sprout by just looking at when we planted and when it sprouted. Then we get how many days they take to come up. So I'm filling my planting tray with lavender, with the soil, the garden soil. We had rains yesterday night. And in the morning, so the ground is wet. So I'm hoping the lavender will behave and grow well. It would be nice to display lavender here with that nice smell, the way I'm displaying my colliers. Oh, and by the way, we have one flower. We have one flower that has come. This is the first flower since I transplanted into this small container. I've never seen lavender seeds, so we'll be seeing lavender seeds for some people, including me, for the first time. I'm also happy to get a small packet of lavender seeds. From the plant shop, because it's not so common for people to plant lavender unless you are doing large-scale growing of lavender. Then they use lavender cuttings instead of seed, because when you use seed it takes so long. But gardening is about patience and just enjoying. So almost done. These holes look few, but when you start filling them, it's like they keep on increasing. Almost done. That's just a big stone that should not find house in my planting tray. This space is too small for it to try and fit in the spaces here. No stone should find its way. You need to pamper the seeds, the seedlings. That's to encourage them to grow. So if they start meeting with stones, I don't want them to give up too soon. Okay. No stone is allowed to pass. So I filled it up well. This garden soil has got a lot of organic matter because I took it from the other garden. I've got like 3 blocks of the garden, of my garden. So where I got it from, I just went to get it from a place where it's not that muddy because of the rains. Well, that's good. So let me get the lavender seeds. look for lavender. Lavender. Parsley, coriander, beetroots, amaranth, zucchini, leeks, butternuts. Got a few seeds. But I want to do melon, so I want to do butternuts. Chinese cabbage. Round head cabbage. Good. Haha. So this is lavender. Then I've got my plate here. So it says herb true lavender. The plant description: a strong aromatic gray hairy shrub with long stems, grown for ornament and perfume. Then it's a perennial plant. So I have to get a very nice container. I'm hoping I'm going to transform all these my containers for my ornamental plants. Then I'm going to leave these other ones for the food plants. Because I've got more plants on the other side. And I promised I will do a tour, but not now. Then they say the position, it's a plant that needs full sun. And what else? It needs full sun. So once it grows, it means it can't spend the whole day on the table here, on my table here, if I want to enjoy it well. For the coleus, I know it can survive outside, and when it's inside, the color is so strong. I have some that are outside and the color is faded. One day I will show you as you go on. Then they recommend whether we should plant it directly. Should we plant it directly or in the trays? They recommend we should do it in the trays, so that's good. We have the trays. And here they have the spacing. So next we have, they need to be kept moist. Then the germination is 21 to 90 days. Imagine germination is 90 days. How long do we have to wait? 90 days. Hi, Jimama, how are you? Ah, nice to see you. So I'm in my night garden, growing at night because during the day there are other things that are holding me. So they are saying germination. So today I'm starting some lavender, and I'm starting it from seed, and which takes so long. So we'll expect to see the results like way after the 90 days are over. But even you see the germination, it says 90 days. So you see, I've never seen the lavender seeds, so I want to open this pack so that we can see the lavender seeds together. Jimama, how was your day? Let's see. You're saying, is that a coleus plant on the table? It's pretty, yes. Thank you. So let's see how lavender seeds look like. And you're supposed to plant them one. They are so small. Oh my. Look at that. Can you even see? Look at the size of the seeds. They are so small. Trying to see if I can enjoy the lavender scent from the seeds. Nothing much. So they say it's best before 2020. 2020? 2025. Okay. I think that's enough. You say I just finished a nap. I'm about to go through my seeds for more herbs to sow. Ah! So you're enjoying your day. That's nice, Jimama. These seeds are so small. So, and the recommendation is that I have to plant, for every space it's just one seed. They don't recommend planting them together. So look at this. Lavender seeds. So I'm just going to sit and use this to drop them down one by one. And that means you have to wait like for a month before I can see anything to know that the seed did not disappear somewhere. They are so small. The seeds are so small. And they take such a long time. When the seeds are this small, I don't even push them in. Wow. This is a task. Wow. Okay, let's start. So this one, I'm just going to go what is this? This is column. column. And I'm just going to be covering it because now they are so small. As long as I've dropped one and it's just on the surface, since I'm not watering with a lot of pressure, it would be okay. I'm tempted to put the two seeds in one space. Let me just put one. Then you can pin one, but let me just put one. Wow, that is done. They are so small. What? That is done. So this is my first time trying to plant lavender. Done. Bob says we ordered lavender. Bob, are you growing it from seed or from the cuttings? Did you order some seeds or some cuttings? This will be interesting. So if they do come up, two of them, from one space, just forgive me. Wow. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Almost. It's not that far. Let me stand. They are so small. Almost done. Wow. What you see? Hi, how are we? Food Forest Permaculture. Nice to see you. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So it's my first time growing lavender, and the seeds are so small. Almost. No, there was a time I was joking that you have to plant one seed for small seeds here, and you'll get tired. I didn't know the lavender will be this small. I think it was day one when I was starting the others. Because the others are in big containers, even if the seeds are small, I was just growing together. I didn't have to try and separate them like this. Whew. They are so small, and the color is just like the garden soil. So I have some seeds left over. Howie says we grow lavender using clones, but seeds will do too. Yeah, they say seeds take so long to grow. It's my first time growing the lavender, so I just want to try and see. And the shocking thing, they say that you can even wait for up to 90 days to see some germination. So it will be a stretch for these 90 nights. So the good thing, it's in. So we are done with it. I don't want to waste my seeds. I do not want to waste my seeds. My God, they are so tiny, even pinching them is... It's okay. Get in there, get in there, get in there, get in. Good. Wow. You say they take a long time to germinate, but lavender is very drought tolerant. That will be great. especially here. So we are done with lavender, and the next thing is just to go around to check whether we have any sprouting. But first, using my DIY bottle, so this one has very low pressure. I know it will not push the lavender seeds out. So nice. I hope soon I will get something more aesthetic. But this one will do for the moment. So at least our lavender is in. All we say is you love my watering bottle. Yeah, this is a DIY watering bottle. I just took a soft bottle, made some holes. Here, 3 of them. I think it must have been day 2 after starting the first seeds. And I made sure it's something that I can easily press. So this will do, because if I use pressure, imagine the way the seeds are so small. I can just push them out of their small space. So I'm thinking that is done for lavender. And as we go on, I'm recording everything. Fantastic. Yes, it's easy to use. Easy to squeeze it. So this is how I've recorded everything. So we are doing the planting, sprouting, transplanting, the flowering, fruiting, and harvest. Like that. So today I'm also updating for the lavender, which will be today is day 5 or day 6? Oh my. Today is day 6. Yes, today is day 6. Day 5 I recorded here. So today is day 6. Yeah, because I remember day 5 we were just doing our recording. So for the lavender, I'm going to write day 6. The sugarcane is still in water, so it's the only one missing. And now I want to go around and check whether there is any one of them that has sprouted. Then we just wet the surface again, keeping it moist. Okay, so this is our lavender, done and moist. This is our corn. It looks like it needs some water. Just wet, keeping it moist. Yeah, it's so easy to squeeze this. Okay, so nothing here. This was our first flower. Okay, then container 1. So container 1, I know I have carrots, beetroots, and tomatoes. Remember, I labeled them yesterday so that I can easily track, and this is how we recorded. So let's check whether there's anything. Feels wet. That is carrots, beetroots, and tomatoes. I'm not seeing anything. Container 2. There is some sprouting in container 2. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. This is the first one. And you see the seeds. Look at that. These are, I'm thinking these are radish seeds. Wow. So day 6, we have our first, we are recording our first sprouting, day 6. Look at that. Yeah. This is for container 2. Container 2, here we have the radish, cherry red, eggplants, cucumber, and okra. So I know these are not okra seeds, these are radish. These ones, okra seeds are big. No, I think the okra has started. Look at this. Look at that. I think there's some growth, even for the okra. I don't know whether you can see. Look at this. This one, this is an okra seed. It's already pushing down. You see? There. And at this point down here. Can you see? So okra is already pushing down the roots before it comes up. So I think it just needs some little soil on top. This is okra. Let me just do that. So for container 2, we have some sprouting, day 6, and that is for the radish. At least now we can start celebrating. Good. So this was planting, and it's the radish, cherry red. So today is day 6. So it was day 3, day 4, day 5. So it's like 3 days, huh? We should give it like 3 days. So it means I need to make another line here just to compile and say now how many days it took. But at least now we have our first recording on the next column for sprouting. This is nice. Yeah. This is nice. How we say it's great to keep a lot of radish seeds. You can have radish salad every 21 days. Wow. So radish is fast, which means now either tomorrow or the next day I have to start preparing the containers, because at least it has started shooting down. Soon it will come up. This is good. It is now shooting down. After it shoots down, then now it will sprout. But now we have seen the first growth today. Then for container 3, let me check closely. Container 3, we have the cauliflower, radish, and the capsicum. No, the container. This is container. We have radish but white. This was cherry red, but here it's white. I think I see some growth there. Look at that. You see here? So it's already pushing down the roots. So that's the admit seeds. This is container 3. Cauliflower, radish, and capsicum. So we have something for container 3, container 4. How it says you have amazing containers. Yes, this is DIY. There is nothing. Now for the sunflower, I'm not seeing anything. I just need to wet it. So this is great. Looks a little bit dry. Oh, this is some. Let's see. But I think there is something here, you see? They are now pushing down, then they will sprout. But now the first sign of growth we have seen is for the radish, which is great. Wow, so I'm thinking for our, so you see here I labeled it as planting and sprouting, but this is like, I think I should have something like for the sign of growth. It's like a sign of growth. Then now when it now sprouts, when it starts coming up, because now they are shooting down the roots, then they will come up. So I'm thinking I'm going to change to divide this. So I'm also recording for container. Look at that. And these are sunflower seeds. And the radish. Here it is the container 3. Cauliflower, radish, and capsicum. Capsicum, I know I will have to wait. Capsicum, Anjini will have to wait. So radish or cauliflower. So it's already shooting down. Look at this here, right here. So day 6. So that's what we are updating for today, which is so nice. It means now if we are shooting down the roots today, I don't know if it will be 2 days, then now they will start coming up. Jimama says you just draw an arrow pointing on germinated seedlings. Yes, that's why I'm saying they've germinated. It's not really sprouting. They're just shooting. They are shooting down to grow the roots, then they will come up. So you say you draw an arrow like this. I think we can use that. Then I'm thinking the seeds that have come up is this color. I have to confirm this color, you see? Whether it is the cauliflower or the white radish. Then also for the you say, Jimama says you can draw one up and one down. Okay. So like this should stand for sprouting. Then like going down should stand for germination, yeah? So you're just going to write here. Wow. Then for up arrow, okay. So for container 4, for sunflower, we'll do that. For container 3, it's the cauliflower. Wow, wow, wow. So this is nice. At least now I'm going to rectify this. So now at least we have something that is showing us signs of life. Day 6, which is good. So I want to say good night. For me, it's good night for me. It's about 9:36 p.m. at night. And we are going to check in tomorrow. Howie says you're stepping away for a moment. Howie, we are checking tomorrow again for day 7. Because now we've already seen signs of germination, which is good. We've planted our lavender. So thank you all for tuning in for day 6. Again, I'll be on tomorrow for day 7 to see, as we just monitor the ones that now start shooting up. Now they've germinated. They are shooting down the roots. Let's wait now for the green growth coming up. Thank you, Jimama. Thank you, Howie. Thank you, Bob. So much. Thank you so much for tuning in. Aha. So I will say good night. Until tomorrow, we'll check in to see the next growth. Thank you so much. Bye.